Tripod Lives coming at you right now. Little AT-ST action going on right now. You know, I get a lot of questions. Pod, tripod, bro. How can I use the AT-ST without getting stuck? The first thing I'm going to do here is fall back a little bit away from the action to just go and demonstrate a few basics. First off, you want to use the AT-ST in the same fashion that you would use your soldier, meaning he's able to run by pushing down on L3 and move around. Now, if your soldier can run up things, climb up things, boost up, jump up, more than likely the AT-ST cannot do that. He's not going to be able to jump, boost up things, but he can walk up paths. Now, the main thing to keep in mind is he's wide. Very, very wide. So trying to take him, like I'm demonstrating here, through these narrow passages is extremely dangerous. More than likely, I'll get stuck there just because my feet are not going to be able to cross that bridge. When you do get stuck, turn around and go back the way you came. A good rule of thumb, once again, is if your stormtrooper can do it, most of the time, the AT-ST can do it. Now, of course, he can't go inside the caves because he's too big. Some he can, some bunkers he can, but obviously he's not going in there. He's too big for that. So always try to stay on main paths. Always know where you are, what's around you, your environment. This way you're aware of where you're going. Here's a little path. I'll be able to walk right up this. The only concern then is how wide am I? Plenty of room. Not a problem. You start getting in trouble when you try to climb up these rocks. You're gonna get stuck. The ground's uneven. The AT-ST really likes even ground, you know, for the most part. Not perfectly even, but kind of like here. There's a little descent that you got to go down. He's going to do that just fine. So that's the main thing here, is always being aware of your environment and your surroundings. Don't try to take him places that this big-ass thing is not going to go. It's pretty much that simple. So now I'm going to be really aggressive here and get into the fight and just show you a couple basic things. Now, of course, your L1 is your barrage, which I'm going to demonstrate here once I get up here. So there's your barrage. That goes on out. R1 to fire your rocket, which if you hold L2, your aim button, it'll lock on like X-wings, A-wings, whatnot. So, somebody's shooting at me. Good example here. If I go take this route, I more than likely might get stuck. So you want to try to stay down in these gullies, ravines, what have you, and try to do your fighting from there. So let's go get in the fight. So now I want to find victims right away. A barrage over there for them. Go ahead and start shooting right away. Just always keep shooting at them. There's no reason not to be aiming in and shooting at these guys every second. Always try to find out where they're shooting at you from. This way you can stay alive as long as possible. Once again, I was being a little aggressive there. Picked up quite a few kills. And that's the basics for the AT-ST. Once again, getting stuck, as you see here on my screen, that rock formation right there to your bottom left, climbing up on that, yeah, you can, but you're not going to be able to step down. It's too far for the AT-ST to try to step down or jump down. He doesn't do it. So you'd have to turn around and go back the way you came. Same with the right side. I always recommend in my style of play, I stay down in the ravines, the gullies, the main trails. If I want to be secretive, I just take a trail off to the side instead of going down the map like I did there. Love your comments, love your questions, keep them coming. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Don't hesitate, don't think about it, just do it. This is the pod out.